Before I get into this video, I just want to let you guys know that YouTube is changing again. Now they're favoring engagements over watch time, so please give this video a like, leave a comment down below, share the video with your friends, and please click the little bell by my name so whenever I upload a video, it gets notified straight to your device. And this affects every single one of your favorite YouTubers, so if you could do the same for them, I'm sure they will appreciate it. Without further ado, let's get on with the video. Welcome back to Crystal Clear. I'm your host, Oshrik Vox. We found out one of the most powerful and moving moments of the episode 3 Gems and the Baby is Greg's song, I Could Never Be Ready. Which, can we please hear that live version from New York Comic Con one more time?
Okay, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. I could never be, I could never be, I could never be ready for this. I could never be, I could never be, I could never be ready. Things start and things end, and isn't it lovely in theory, but I could never be, I could never be, I could never be ready.
Just absolutely breathtaking, and I'm still kind of sad the song was not a duet. But at the same time, I enjoy the official version just a little bit more, if not for the extended little part with the guitar. It's sad yet calming and soothing. It's a really bittersweet song, which I'm sure reflects a bittersweet feeling that Greg had when raising Steven alone. Well, he wasn't alone, he had the gems, but Rose wasn't there. However, there's an interview with Rebecca Sugar about the process of writing songs on the show, and the focus is especially I Could Never Be Ready. So today I would like to take a look at that song, the interview, and the deeper meanings to the song.
Oh, well, the Greg flashback episodes are all in a sequence, from the earliest to the current, so this was the next in that sequence. We saw him when he first meets Rose, and then we saw him in a relationship with Rose, and then we saw him sort of thinking about having a family with Rose, and then this takes us all the way to Steven existing. I was talking to a friend who had a baby, and I was just like, oh, how do you know if you're ready for something like that? And he was saying, oh, you can't know. You can never be ready, and it really stuck with me.
So, I'm gonna recite some of the article. Every Steven Universe fan has shed tears over the show's heartbreaking and often cathartic musical numbers. Rebecca Sugar has a knack for using music to help her audience process difficult emotions, like guilt in Here Comes the Thought, jealousy, It's Over Isn't It, and worthlessness, Do It For Her. Without judgment, allowing fans to accept their own faults and grow with the characters. The final episode of 2016, 3 Gems and the Baby, features another standout song called I Could Never Be Ready, in which Steven's father, Greg Universe, voiced by Tom Sharpling, tries to grapple with raising a newborn immediately after losing his partner, Rose Quartz. Where did the idea for I Could Never Be Ready and 3 Gems and the Baby come from? Sugar states, I Could Never Be Ready came in part because I was asking a friend about his baby daughter and wondering how he knew he'd be ready to have a baby. He told me, you can never be ready, and that's something a lot of people say. But it's really true. That's half the reason why I wrote the song. The other half is a secret I'll only tell when the show is over. I Could Never Be Ready deals with fear of change, and the loss of Steven's mother, Rose Quartz, hangs over the episode. Will there ever be a point where Greg and the Crystal Gems we're talking about her won't be painful? Yes, I do believe there will be a point where Rose's memory will be a lot less painful. I think for all of them, even Greg, it's still a huge why hanging in the air. They also pressed the question out of respect for Rose and Steven. There are things they still don't fully understand about Rose. Understanding her better would help them all move on. For a 14-year-old, Steven's very emotionally mature. He grew up watching everyone grieving, although they tried to hide it. He was very aware. This made him feel really obligated to help them through it, and to live up what they're all expected from him. But he's really going through a shift right now, because for a time everything he heard about his mother was overwhelmingly positive, but that perfect image of her is falling apart, especially after his encounter with Bismuth. Now he knows she's capable of making mistakes. Huge mistakes. Songs are often used to explore heavier emotions on the show. What is it about music that you think helps your audience process difficult emotions? I love music as a storytelling device because there's a whole other level of emotional detail you can get. I often write songs when I'm going through a hard time to help me organize my thoughts, how I feel about something, how I want to feel about something. I Can Never Be Ready is definitely one of those. I want to accept those things and start and end. That's beautiful, and that's life. But it makes me terribly sad. I'm such a creature of habit and I hate change. And I don't want to accept things that end and that people leave. I think for this song, I was trying to make peace with the fact that I'm not at peace with change. And well, that's the majority of the interview that focuses on I Could Never Be Ready. We now know the song has a huge secret behind it, half of the reason why Rebecca wrote it, which we won't find until the end of the show, so I'm assuming it's something to do with a huge spoiler. Pertaining to Rose. And what's beautiful about the song is you don't even need to have Rose out of the picture or in the picture for the lyrics to apply. The song at its core is about uncertainty. In the show, it's about Steven and how Greg's not going to be ready to raise him. But the lyrics go so much more deeper than that. It's how you cannot be ready for life. Nothing can prepare you for what life's going to throw at you. As Greg says, things start and things end. And that can be many things. Lives, relationships, jobs. When one door closes, another opens. The lyric, "Isn't it lovely in theory?" While it applies in the show to having Rose, Greg, and Steven all living together as one happy family, you can put that into a different context to just about anything. Wouldn't it be lovely if things could just turn out perfect? But the truth is, you can't brace yourself for that. It's one of those things you gotta take at face value and just roll with the punches. And this song is so heartbreaking yet heartwarming. It's calming yet concerning. And that's why it's become one of my favorite songs in the series already. Because it's just a song about really life. I hope you guys understand the song a little bit more today. I hope you got some new inside information on the song you didn't have before. And when all said and done, I can't wait for Rebecca Sugar to reveal the other reason why she wrote this song. But these are just my thoughts, and I want to hear yours, so please comment down below. What do you think of the song I Can Never Be Ready? Let me know. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. It really helps me out. Like I said, links to everything is in the description down below, to our Facebook, Twitter, Twitch. Awestruck Vox, signing out.